Going over the trades on the day for March the 24th, choppy day on the way down, postured the trend higher. The trend was postured higher. Surprisingly, after yesterday's sell-off, I would have thought the market would have opened down and trended down, but it had to trend higher. Once again, it continues to get propped up overnight or at different points during the day, and so we see a sell-off today, well off the highs, near the lows. Tick count trend 2 did a great job of taking some small counter trend trades. The counter trend trade works well in this market environment because it's so choppy. 60-minute breakout, minus 662.50. Tick pullback lost on the day, trying to capture that move higher after the strong opening. Strong opening was tricky. Cobra 3 E-mini S&P non-profit target version lost, while the profit target version was profitable. So you captured this profit target here, and then the other one lost on the day. Adaptive moving average chopped up at the beginning, captured the nice short at the end of the day. This it's been choppy lately, but I like this strategy because it has a tendency to really capture. It gives us the opportunity to capture the real deep sell-offs that we could be having soon. One of the things we have to consider is the reopening trade and selling on the news. So while we had the pandemic, market sold off, and then it rallied based on what was expected in the future. The economy did not, and so now that the economy, this is theoretically, economy reopens, the economy starts to recover, sell on the news. So these kind of come back a little bit. The market comes back and the economy moves higher. That's one potential scenario which you see selling on the news. When the market gets carried away and trades too far in advance, looks too far forward in time. Night trader up on the day, plus 675, capturing the overnight move. AT 2019 down on the day, minus 1625 or minus 1925. Asia 4 long, capturing the overnight trade. The overnight trade was there. These traditional strategies that go long when the market is down there in the Asian or European session. It was up on these trades last night with the Asia long and night trader long trades. So ES2 night trader VSD also got in on the action, plus 675 on the day. And tick fader was one of the counter trend strategies that did not do well. The stop loss was just a little too tight, a little too early. Strong machine-like trend right here. We've talked about how the market gets real narrow and just moves up like a machine, is pushing it higher. Then it hit that resistance level and sold off into the close. VSDES plus 575. Those were the only trades on the day in this workspace. There's some other trade signals you see, but the vertical red line indicates previous days. All strategy access in queue. Cobra 3 mini NASDAQ down on the day, minus 625. The profit target version down, minus 625. Stock index swing, minus 1,025 on that trade. Tick pulse, minus 625. You see, it postured and tricked us into these long trades. The market has been. That's what makes it difficult to trade this market lately, because it's so biased to the long side. So many dip buyers continue to drive this market up and trick the trend up, and then when it rolls over like this, minus 725. AT 2020 had a nice trade on the day. We've talked about this before, how the break-even stop and stop loss could be too tight. You know, we could do better with maybe in recent trading. We could do better with some of these, with removing the break-even stop and putting in a bigger stop loss. You see, getting stopped out at the high there. Stopped out at the break-even stop here, stopped out the high there. So in these short trades, we need a little more room. This one, it worked well because the market completely reversed after a massive gap down. But let's take a look at the other trades on the day for all strategy access in Q2. 60-minute breakout failed, minus 525, minus 2850. Two trades here, lost on 60-minute breakout B, and VSD plus 400 on the long side, plus 1835 on the long short setup. So the short setup, lots of chop in here. And then we finally got this short trade. This is kind of like adaptive moving average. It's one of those aggressive ones. It's not going to miss the big move. It might get chopped up in the meantime, but it's not going to miss the big move. And so that's VSD long short. And you might have to scale back to micros if that volatility is too much. EVP1NQ capturing a short at the end of the day. Viper ES 2008 minus 625. The 2021 did not trade. Exhaust in reverse. Stopped trading at a good time after one winner, one loser. This one's been down lately. The VIX has been unusual in its response to the market. Crude oil, the trade of the day was crude oil plus 1465 on Cobra Crude Conservative, plus 1465 on Cobra Crude Aggressive. Unfortunately, we had three other strategies shorting this, minus 825, minus 825, and minus 725. And so, it's minus 825, minus 825, minus 1600, minus 2375. Still a little bit of a net gain if you traded off all five of these strategies on the day. Suez Canal was blocked, and so supply is reduced. No trades on natural gas. RBOB, no trades. Euro, minus 106.25. Gold, man, we got stopped out on this Asia gold trade. Yesterday we talked about how it hit the profit target near the low, and we're one tick from being stopped out, and then it turned around, hit that stop. Went through the stop by about a point, so it did trade lower by a point on the 2230, only 3 ticks, so it got us by 3 ticks and then rallied. So always hate to see that. Let's go and look at silver. No trades on silver. Silver has pulled back from those $30 plus or 30 cent plus highs on the Reddit trade rumors. No trades on soybeans. Here are the old and optional workspaces that come with the all strategy access. You see the 60-minute breakout short, which we're not trading, did well. This version did well, and so could be a time to take the short trade, take more breakouts to the downside. This market has really been propped up for the longest and been very difficult to take short trades. But we could be cycling towards a more downtrend, and so those are the trades on the day. Once again, crude oil was the highlight, capturing this nice trade here, March the 24th, 2021.